going to talk about the infamous Pizzagate theory. Before we begin today, let me just clarify something. I'm being objective and fair here. We're only looking at the available information, the kind that can actually be tracked. I'm not here to make anyone mad, including Felix. I'm sorry, Felix. And look, mentioning this topic might even get my YouTube channel banned, because apparently just saying the word Pizzagate can get you flagged these days. But here we go. I'm doing it for the people. I'm in Cabo right now, getting ready to go to Seattle in the next couple days. Pizzagate began innocently enough, as many strange internet tales do, with a set of leaked emails and, well, a lot of people with way too much time on their hands. In 2016, during the US presidential election, I'll be good, I'm sorry, I'm just teasing you. WikiLeaks published emails from John Podesta, Hillary Clinton's campaign chairman, conspiracy theorists' favorite politician. Among these emails were casual references to pizza and pasta. For most people, this was just rich people talking about carbs, but for some online sleuths, pizza was code for a far more sinister thing, i.e. child trafficking. Soon, the theory emerged, claiming that Podesta and other high-profile Democrats were running child trafficking rings out of Washington, D.C., specifically a pizzeria called Comet Ping Pong. Yeah, nothing like enjoying a slice of pizza while, according to them, the worst crimes imaginable are happening in the basement. Many people bought into the theory, connecting what they saw as dots between Podesta's emails and Comet Ping Pong's quirky existence as a pizza joint that also hosted live music and ping pong tournaments, as well as basement activities. But that's not funny. While one email mentioned a pizza-related map found on a handkerchief, conspiracy theorists interpreted this as coded language for trafficking operations. They pointed to the restaurant's logo, featuring simple shapes like circles and triangles, claiming these were secret symbols linked to pedophilia. That's right, we're gonna say pedophilia from here on out. YouTube, a rabbit hole of practicality. For those already inclined to believe in government corruption, these supposed symbols confirmed their suspicions that this wasn't just about pizza, it was about exposing an evil hidden underneath the surface of everyday life. And for the believers, it wasn't a stretch to think this conspiracy was being covered up by the political elite. The allure of Pizzagate came from the ability to see hidden meaning everywhere, and people combed through the emails, finding what they believed to be codes for pedophilia in ordinary conversations about food. At first glance, you might think that there has to be some truth to it, right? I mean, why not? After all, powerful people have been caught in real trafficking scandals. Just look at Jeffrey Epstein. But here's where the Pizzagate conspiracy falls apart. While child trafficking is a real issue, Pizzagate itself was completely fabricated. According to Snopes, the conspiracy theorists' most favorite fact-checking device, there's no credible evidence to support any of these claims. The FBI found no links between Podesta's emails and any criminal activity. Furthermore, Comet Ping Pong doesn't even have a basement, the supposed hub for the trafficking ring. Now, regarding all of these facts, the theory gained steam, and in December 2016, it reached a dangerous tipping point when Edgar Welch, a man from North Carolina, drove to Comet Ping Pong with an assault rifle, thinking he was going to save children he believed were being held in the restaurant's basement. After firing shots inside the pizzeria, Welch discovered there were no children, there was no basement, and no trafficking ring. He was arrested, but the damage had already been done. His famous quote, post-arrest, "The intel on this wasn't 100%. Well, yeah, Edgar. When your intel involves pizza toppings, it's probably time to double-check your sources." That was not from The Daily Show. The employees at Comet Ping Pong endured death threats, harassment, and then the trauma of Welch's attack. All because people like Welch really believed horrifying events were happening, enough to distrust completely the staff in the restaurant and open fire. Actions many others, maybe even you or I, would have done if we really had rock-solid evidence and saw that no one was doing anything about it. But no, there is no esteem ring, Jeffrey Esteem ring, at Ping Pong Pizza. Comet Ping Pong Pizza. And regardless of all this, many still believe in the debunked theory today. This is where a lot of people's minds are at. It's just a fact. So why? I'm sure we're going to talk about this a lot throughout the life of this channel, but according to the New York Times, which I know is the conspiracy theorist's most trusted news source, along with all the sources on this today, conspiracy theories thrive in times of uncertainty and distrust. And in 2016, the political climate in the US was deeply divided, and people were more susceptible to narratives that explain their fears in simple, dramatic terms. Social media platforms like Reddit and Twitter also played a huge role, amplifying the theory through echo chambers, where believers reinforced each other's suspicions. Echo chambers, where disagreement is as rare as an anchovy and pineapple pizza at Comet Ping Pong. But if you do disagree, the moderator will just kick you out of the group chat. This pattern-seeking behavior is typically in conspiracy theories. Once you convince yourself that a secret exists, you start seeing evidence in every detail, no matter how mundane. No man can tell another man what to do, but I will. The next time you come across a wild online claim, just take a moment to question it. If the story sounds a bit strange to be true, in all likelihood, it probably isn't. That's kind of what this show is. Check your sources before you believe what you read, or worse, before you act on what you believe. In fact, go ahead and start practicing this philosophy on Twitter today for your health. Because unless you want to end up like Edgar, who went in expecting to be a savior and left with the world's saddest takeout order, get out of the echo chambers and do your research. And big likes for getting my channel banned with this topic in its first real run of cohesive, formatted pieces. That's cool.